Old school, new school. Second favorite farmer has been busting his tail getting his own crops in this year. I call him second favorite farmer. His real name is Joe. The reason that I call him second favorite farmer is because my dad will always be my first favorite farmer. Joe and I farm this little chunk of ground on shares, and it's an arrangement where really he does all the farming. At the end of the year I collect a check. He does all the work. I am very thankful to have Joe farm my ground. So he pulled in today, and probably in about 2 hours he had this chunk of ground all planted. I'm standing next to this old antique planter that I just bought to plant sweet corn with, and it just is kind of a thing that you look at. This was the modern technology back in the late 60s, early 70s versus where we're at today with the equipment like Joe runs. Incidentally, this old planter was one very similar to one my dad used probably back in the late 60s, early 70s, and I asked him if he'd help me clean this up and paint it. Those of you that follow my channel know my dad, 98 years old, and he's always looking for something to keep himself busy, and when I asked him if he'd help me out with this, he said sure. So I'm going to stop babbling about that, and let's just get some footage of Joe out there with this equipment planting the field that we have here. I do want to say one thing. The only thing that is similar between Joe's planting and this here is his tractor and planter are matching colors, same as my tractor and planter. Anyway, let's get on to the video, and thank you folks for watching. And just like that, he's done. And that's a wrap. Corn planting, Angleside Farm 2023 is done. It's in the books. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it. And also, I appreciate all of you farmers and ranchers that are working so hard every day putting food on the table. With that, I'm going to close this video out and say thank you for watching. And until the next time, take care and God bless.